Nobody teaches you how to ask for help, so you stay silent and they think you're strong. Yes, you are strong. You're not weak for feeling overwhelmed. You're human and your feelings are valid. This is Voices in Heart and I am your host, Ngugi. Okay, today we are privileged to talk about betting. And betting say imekuwa like an addict to our society, especially to the rising generation. And we have some disadvantages of course. Yeah, unapata watu wanauza shamba, wengine wanajiua and such stuff. And with that I cannot talk alone about this wide topic. I am privileged to have a host, a guest that is, and he's Sir Kiongo. Karibu sana Bwana Kiongo.
Thank you very much for having me here. I'm privileged, I'm honored to come to your show.
That's nice.
Yes.
So how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. What about yours?
Mine was great.
I appreciate it.
I believe umesikia story na betting and betting in a wide range. Yeah. So what is betting to you? Or have you ever bet?
Yes. First of all, I've bet. And secondly, betting for me, betting is not just about football. Betting plays with somebody's emotion. Like betting is something deep, something that the society doesn't understand. Like the society perceives betting like, stupidity. Like once umeshinda today, tomorrow you lose. The society will tell you, unajua nini? Like hizo odds ulikuwa umeweka, like they don't go in hand. Like so betting for me is not just a sport. Like betting is something like disturbing the youth. Like it's making the youth like to be vulnerable, to be like it's affecting our youth widely.
Okay. We had a tweet on the weekend and we came across the betting stuff and I read overwhelming stories about these people who bet. And maybe you can share one or two of the same and maybe you can help me give the analysis about everything.
Okay, no problem.
Let's dig in. Hello, Voices and Ad podcast. Today I am not here to entertain. I am here to confess. This is not just about betting, it's about pressure, campus pressure, class pressure, peer pressure, and now trying to fit in almost cost me everything. When I joined the university, I came with big dreams, but I also came with my reality. It wasn't a form of wealth, but I was not from a wealthy background. I had to survive to get enough, to complete campus and to survive in life. And campus can humble you very fast. You meet people with the latest iPhones, expensive sneakers, weekend trips to Naivasha, Diani. Like to them, it's a normal life. Instagram life and stories looking like soft life to them is permanent. Meanwhile, you are calculating the fare to town. No one tells you directly that you are broke, but you feel it. Wow. But do you know, like in campus, what to you can you say is like bringing the students down? Like is it peer pressure or because I believe you find like people get to copy other people's life. Yeah? What about you?
It was the same. Like for me, how I started betting, it's the same. Like pressure, I had friends by the way, like when they already made it in life. Like akona gari, akona pesa. And then anakwambia today naenda place fulani. Uko like, why am I not going there? Why am I not there? Why am I not in there? Like, so you go like, what are you doing for you to afford this life? Unapata? So ako like, me I do betting, I put these odds, then I pay them. So like, I'm interested to know about it. So I think what affects most campus students is pressure. Like pressure makes them more to bet.
Okay. You feel in it that the places they call cheap. You feel it when plans are made and you silently withdraw because you cannot afford it. Comparison begins quietly and comparison creates insecurity. Insecurity creates pressure and pressure makes shortcuts to look attractive. That's how betting entered my life. It didn't look dangerous, it looked like an opportunity. Just stake with 50 bob. Bro, I turned 1,000 into 15K last weekend. Wow, that's quite a lot of money. People showed their winning slips like trophies, and you start asking yourself, why am I not the only one struggling? So you try to. You lose, they tell you. You learn. Then one day you win. Yeah, and that first win changes everything. Money hits your M-Pesa instantly. For the first time, you do not check the prices before ordering food. For the first time, you walk with confidence. For the first time, you feel equal. And that feeling is addictive. Not even money, not even the money, the validation, the respect, the illusion that you have caught up, but betting never gives without taking more. Soon, lectures become background noises. Your phone becomes the number one priority. You wake up checking the features. You sleep calculating the odds. Your mood depends on the goals scored by the people in other countries. When you win, you feel incredible. When you lose, you feel worthless. And slowly you stop controlling betting. Betting controls you. Campus classism is suitable. No one forces you, but the environment whispers, you matter if you look like you matter. Okay, so you start funding an image of confidence, image of success, image of I am good, but behind the scenes, you are gambling, using money meant for rent, but betting never gives without taking more. So soon, oh sorry. Yeah, okay, let me ask you another thing. Now, where we've reached now, you've heard whatever he's saying. What is your perspective about that?
My perspective is, like mpaka kwenye tumefika hiyo story. All I can tell you is this person alikuwa introduced to this thing, like unaona ni mtu mgeni to it, like hata akiingia campus like na hiyo mentality. So like kwanza let me give you my story. Like me, my first time betting, it's very funny by the way. I remember it, I laugh up to now because I remember me betting, it was difficult because I didn't know because I'm not a football, like I'm not a football fan so that much. I didn't know like Liverpool, Man City ni gani noma. Sikujua Arsenal, Chelsea ni gani noma. Like me, I just betted. Like I was like, unajua how I started betting is 2020 where I was working, like as a student going to earn some few coins, and there was somebody like betting and earning serious money. So I was like, I'm interested. So like I remember the first day I was in a matatu, like going to work like normally, and all I can tell you is the odds venye zimewekwa, like unaweza pata, for example, let me give you a game like Man City Everton, like for here the instance Man City is greater than Everton, like unapata Man City has an odd of 5.9 1.2, Everton has a 5.9. So for me, like I was so like wanting to get the illusion of money, like quick money. So like nilikuwa naenda nikekelea 5.9 Everton, manzi naenda nikekelea like unaona team yenye itachapa, like it's obvious it's going to be beat. Like nilikuwa naekelea now. I remember my first amount was 10,000. So like nilikuwa naenda kwa matatu nikisema, manzi this money is going to be a lot for me. And mind you, I was in around form 2 because and all I can tell you is I understand him, like I get him, like I get the pain, I get how people start, like it's bad. And all I can tell you is don't start if you're not started, like don't start. It's addiction that you will not know, because betting kitu ya kwanza, it doesn't have withdrawal. It's not like alcohol. Unajua alcohol today, like when you take alcohol utaenda ukistaga, like hata ukijacha itakuwa na withdrawal. But if you have not started betting, don't start, because it's an addiction that will affect you internally. It doesn't affect you out, like people will not see it, but internally it will affect you daily, and at the end of the day, like it will have many effects, very many effects.
Okay. Let me also know your view about the same in our comment section at Voices Unheard. So let me continue. Gambling with your own peace of mind, and the worst part is that the people that you're trying to impress don't even know the war that you're fighting. Then comes the mental damages, and this is the part that nobody talks about. Anxiety becomes normal. When your phone vibrates, your heart skip a beat. When a match notification appears, your stomach tightens. You can't focus in class, you can't relax with family, your mind is constantly calculating. You become restless, moody, unstable, etc. Winning days feel like you're on top of the world. Losing days feel like the world is ending. Your emotional stability now depends on the odds. Nights are worst. You lie in bed replaying missed chances. I should have avoided the game. I should have not cashed out. I should have stopped. Self-blames become the inner voice. You are weak. You are stupid. Why can't you stop? But the next day, you try again. Now, that's when you realize that this isn't funny anymore. It is dependency. Guilty becomes heavy. You avoid calls. You withdraw from friends. Your fake smiles. You do not want anyone asking, "Are you okay?" Because you are not okay. But you do not even know how to explain it. Betting addiction is not loud. It is a silent war. You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely lonely. There are days I didn't feel broke financially. I felt broke mentally. I was losing control in my life, losing discipline, losing confidence, losing myself. And the scariest part is I started losing belief in hard work. I started believing luck was faster than effort. Kiongo,
Yes.
Is it like the same way he's talking about?
The same exact way, like for him, I feel like I'm in his shoes. Like I feel like he's talking my story. Like I feel like he's me because exactly the same. I remember it's exactly like the same. Like uko game inaendelea like umeweka tuseme for example over 2.5. Over 2.5 means like that team ita score three goals. And then wamefunga mbili. And then they are missing chances, man. You can go crazy because uko like hii moja itafika lini. Like it's affect people like, and all I can say like his story is the same as me. Like he's speaking like my story to people. Like I believe, yeah.
The mental state and everything, can you share more about it?
For me, you know, I didn't know like ilianza kuni affect. Like I didn't know, you know, ikiku affect, you don't know it affects you. Because I remember on days I would bet and then I would not eat because the team yenye nimekelea imenitoa na moja. How do you explain like umetolewa kwa sleep ya more than 10,000 na one game? Like it doesn't make sense, man. Say everything goes like a brow. Uko like I'm not eating this food because uko like I wanted to make money. Now I'm not making money. So uko like I need to analyze another odds so that I can place tomorrow niamke na message. But all I can tell you, hakuna siku utaamka na message. Like ni ngumu sana uoshe mhindi. Very hard, man.
As I may ask, is it controlled by the Wahindi, if I may say? Many of them. Oh, okay. So let's hear. There's this captivating part here. This is dangerous because once you stop believing in growth, you start gambling with future. One day after another, painful loss. I sat quietly, no anger, no tissue, no tears, just emptiness. And I asked myself one question: who am I to impress? Classmates? I might never see you after graduation. Social media followers? My ego? That was the moment the reality hit. Most of the pressure was in my head. Most of the competition was imaginary. But the consequences were real. Very real. That day I decided something had to change because betting was no longer about money. It was costing my peace. It was costing my self-respect. It was costing my mental health. And no image is worth that. So, to anyone on campus right now, they're feeling that the silent pressure feeling small, feeling behind, feeling like you need a shortcut to catch up, listen carefully. The soft life you see online may be temporary, but the debt, anxiety, and depression of gambling are real, very real. If you remember nothing else from my story, just remember this. Betting does not just mean gambling your money. It gambles your peace, it gambles your confidence, it gambles with your future. And the most dangerous bet you'll ever place, it's the bet against your life. Choose growth, choose peace, choose peace. Amerudia tena. Choose peace mara mbili. Then build your future. Don't gamble it. Wow. That story for me. Mimi nimeona watu wakibeti. Mpaka mtu analia. Unajua mimi nilisikianga wanaume waliangi. Mimi ninaona mwanaume analia and I'm like, it's that serious. And when you see it, ako like, ilikuwa tu game moja. Yani ka game kamoja, yani kana... Anyway, kama nikipoteza kitu kama 2000 sinitaanguka chini. Wewe unapoteza 10,000 zikifuatana.
Continuous.
1 2 3 10 unaona tu imeenda game moja. Choose peace. What about you?
For me first, kwanza I want to tell this person mwenye amepeana hii story that you did the right thing. You did the right thing to stop betting. Don't question yourself. There is recovery. That's all I can tell. There is recovery. Like, the best thing alifanya ni realize you don't have to impress anybody about your life. Sure. At the end of the day, you have yourself for you. Like, once you destroy your mental health, once you destroy yourself, it's over. It's done and over. It's done. But for this story, all I can say is, for you there, you wrote this story. Congrats for stopping betting. And all I can tell you is, in your endeavors in life, in whatever you do, I pray that he may find peace and he may forgive himself for the mistakes he did. Like, it's life. We are young, we are growing. Like, we must learn from the mistakes. And that's why I feel like betting is not talked about. Like, it's not talked about. It's something the society doesn't talk about. But for me, all I can tell is I congratulate the person for stopping betting. Like, betting affects people. And all I can tell you is, I've read and nimeona like most people start from classicism. Like, classism is very, very... Kampo, it's a very different world because let me tell you now. Kampo, it's a different world design. Yeah. Mse, a person will not tell you are poor. Like, hata kuja kwambie, unajua if you are poor. Hata kuja kwambie you are poor. Like, he will just start telling you, you know, hizi nguo kuna venye. Okay. Hizi nini kuna venye napata like yani so utakuwa like ukienda ukitaka, and all I can tell you, like, usidhani ati pressure doesn't affect you. Like, pressure enters in you daily, enters in you, and all I can tell you is, for that one person, like, mwenye ana bet, mwenye anataka kuanza kubet, that's not your purpose. The guys, that's not. All I can tell you that betting will ruin you. Like, betting will ruin you. Unajua betting, let me tell you, betting have stages. Like, betting have stages. Okay. Let's start with the effects of betting. Ulisikia kisema anxiety. Anxiety starts because sasa uko hapo uko like, fuck it. One bet. One goal. Just one goal. And when the goal inakata, what enters next is depression. So like the effects, like the main effects of this thing, it's anxiety. After anxiety, there's depression. And then after depression, you have ruined your life. Like, there's nothing that you can, like, it's hard to recover, but recovery is still there. Yeah. It's still there. It's very possible. Because all I can tell you is, sometimes, unajua unaweza shangaa pia, ukiuliza, why do you lose today? You lose tomorrow, and ukilose today, you lose tomorrow, and then bado utaendelea because unajua the brain already imesha kupe dopamine.
Okay. If I may ask, yeah, maybe just a simple question. Say imekuwa alarming. We are not saying that kubet ni mbaya, by the way. Yeah. Guy, mimi nimeona mtu amewin 1 million. Jamani, mimi ukinitea 1 million sasa nani atakata pesa? Nani anakataa pesa? Betting is not bad, but we always say that too much of everything is poisonous. Are you getting me? Like too much of everything is poisonous. No, it's not. It is becoming now an alarm. Yani imekuwa too much. We bet kila mtu, they have, I believe they have their own reasons. Yeah, it's tumeona watu kadhaa wamepata mamilioni, wengine 500,000. Jamani, ni pesa mzuri, but we always say like too much of everything is poisonous. The way honey is so sweet, but when you take too much honey, it affects your health.
You get diabetes.
Yeah, you get diabetes. Okay? Sukari mingi, something like that. And now we want to look it in this perspective. Like it is now becoming alarming that you find most of them, we don't know, we are not building that bridge. Are you getting me? Like kuna mali nafaa kufika, we say enough is enough. See, enough is enough sasa. Like tuende break kidogo. Yeah, we restructure again, because if you keep on losing, then, or winning, then you see there is life after that. There is life after this and that. Are you getting me? Now I want us to get again this point. Like why is it becoming too powerful for our young generation? Betting is not bad, but why is it becoming too powerful? Like it's becoming a dependent.
You know the brain, kitu ya kwanza, the brain encode. It can encode and then it releases dopamine. Unajua dopamine? It releases dopamine inakwambia you are about to win. So uweziacha, you are about to win. So hata hiyo loss unaiona ni kama about to win. So like utakuwa like kesho nikiweka like I will win, because imesha release iko like I'm about to win, I'm about to become the next successful person. But all like betting. And for the youth man, they it have affected the youth mainly because about 17 statistics, more than 17%, 14 to 17% of our youth in campuses are betting. It's serious. Betting is not bad, but it should be done responsibly.
Responsibly. There is this ad for those who love drinking, yeah, those who love drinking, and inakwanga the statement it's harmful to your health, but take it responsibly. Sinakwanga hivyo, nasikizanga ads, usiniane hivyo, nasikizanga ads, and funny enough, people do win in betting, yeah. For instance, have you ever won?
Yeah.
How was the feeling? Like, how was the feeling? How was the feeling? Share.
Remember that time nimeweka na 10 bob, and then like the payout iko around 1,500.
Hold on. Yeah. Wanna bet again na 10 bob?
Yeah, unaweza. Like unaweza.
Come on. Okay. Yeah. Continue, please.
So umebet na, like I betted na 10 bob, and then outcome inakam 1,500. So uko like mimi bosi unaniambia nini? Like nimemake do like kiasi like unajua hiyo ni more than 150% increase ya yenye nilikuwa nazo, more than so uko like 1,500, like this man can sustain you. So like utabet 10 leo, so like I've won several times, very many times, but you know at the end of the day like you must choose you. If it affects you, you must choose you.
Okay. So ulikuwa na like, okay, now you've won. Did you still decide to bet more? Ama uliona acha kwanza nikule pesa after nimeshakula, and then I'll go to the next.
Funny enough, what betting does, betting it creates like once you win today, unaona umeshinda leo, tomorrow like utataka kuekelea more, because utakuwa like sasa, let me give you my instance, I make a 10 bob when nimeshinda 1,500, so niko like na kama ningekuwa nimeweka 1,000, na kama ningekuwa nimeweka 100, na kama ninge so like hiyo kama ninge ndio inafanya like continue betting because umeshashinda once.
Okay. So tumeangalia like the wide coverage about now the story, na tumeona how it affect in a way, si ndio? And I believe akunanga kitu ina positivity, si ndio? And you find like for example the betting sites. Able give me one example of a betting site.
The most kuna Odibet, SportPesa. Nikizitaja ni most.
Taja tu. You want
SportBet, like there are many. We can't Bahati Bet.
Oh, so to me, if you can tell me more about the positive side of it, because I believe people love something that is beneficial to them. Yeah, it is loved by many, and I believe so. So maybe some positive stuff about it.
Betting is not generally bad. Like the it's not generally bad, but when you message society, it's very large, very large. Let me give you an example. SportPesa ina sponsor vijana. Just sasa vijana, nini nafanya vijana waanze kubet? Idleness. Sindo, like idleness, kukosa job. Like the current situation, sindo. But SportPesa like ime come up na way like ya ku enroll our vijana to a football like yenye itawa keep together playing, wakienda tournaments, tuseme they are getting paid, like they are getting their income. So like so SportPesa imesponsor many Kenyan football teams, like imewasaidia kufika, like imesaidia societies, kwa sababu tunaona kuna betting zingine zinaenda, kuna place haiko na maji inawekea hizo society maji, like the society is still benefiting from the betting. Like kuna zingine zinapeleka watu chuo, kuna zingine zinabaia watu books, kuna zingine like betting manze pia inasaidia kwa society, but pia unafaa bet responsibly.
Okay, to add on that too, tunapata pia hizi betting sites, yeah. Apart from hiyo kupeleka maji, kupeleka nini, even the people who play wanapata pesa. Inaanza kusema unapata 1 million. And I believe watu si wa stingy huko nje. Senior society ina gain from them. Analipia na fees, wanajenga manyumba. Juu niliona that person alikuwa our neighbor with that good amount of money. Alijenga a good mansion manze.
Unajua atajenga pia barabara yenye inaenda kwa society. So like society wana benefit like from bad roads, in jengo inakuwa good. So yep.
It is very yani easy. Unajua nakanga saa zingine vichini mimi hadi nafikiria mwenye alianzisha hiyo, we need to have a convo pia na yeye tualia ni nini ilimfanya akaleta mambo na betting, because we've seen it may help lots of people in the society, and I believe these are the people who have played responsibly. Yeah, the people who have played responsibly, because at the end of the day you have to tunasema you choose your peace, because your peace is the one which will carry you tomorrow. Unaona, sasa huyo mtu mwenye amecheza responsibly, amepata this money, ametumia vizuri, yeah, si kwenda wapi, kwenda leo kwa Diani, kesho nifike Diani, yani lazima niwa inform. This is a person pia mwenye, you see that responsibility that this person has carried through betting. Yeah, so to me as a host of Voices Unheard, I would love to hear more about the betting. For you, the people who have journeyed betting, how was it to you? Right? How was it to you? How was it to the society? Did it affect you in positive or a negative way? We'd love to hear all those in our channels of Voices Unheard.
If kuna kitu naweza kuambia like unajua majorly like people wanaweza sema like one of the causes ya people betting it's just idleness. I can correct you on that. It's not just idleness, because I can tell you people like hakuna do like the economic situation is not good, but so like unapata vijana the only option, because leo nimetoka hapo nje nimetafuta job nimekosa like ile tunasema leo nimeubadimanga nimekosa job, si ndio? So kukosa hiyo job, so nini nitafanya? Naenda na bet, nashinda na kula, like hiyo imenisaidia kusurvive that time. So hata kama like bado tunasema like pia inasaidia vijana, because there are a lot of things yenye inafanya pia wa bet, like not just necessarily idleness, like the economic situations. Unajua kampo watu wanainama, so lazima pia utafute za nini. But the key thing is don't start betting and forget yourself. Don't forget yourself. That's the key part. Don't start betting ukwe like, you know what, ati niko na food ya, niko na pesa za food hapa, niko na pesa za rent, and then unaenda unaekelea zote. That's not the point. The point is you have this money, like kama unapenda, like you love football, you know people bet because of a sport they love, so like umemini your team madi unataka kuiekelea itashinda, like it's for the love of the sport. So like na feel so wewe uko hapo una bet because of the love of the sport. Remember, tomorrow you need yourself. Remember, you need to be in a good mental state. Sijui kuna nipata, because at the end of the day we need you. Like easy betting companies tuseme hata zifungwe leo, at the end of the day you remain with you. We remain with you. So yep, not necessarily idleness.
Not necessary. So we need to correct on that as a society now. Okay, and lastly, if I may say, we've seen it is becoming an addiction, right? And there is someone maybe who is trying to stop the addiction, not stop betting. No, this person is becoming like, I can't live without it, and this is not what we are targeting, right? Yeah. And what can you maybe give as a for you, for instance, you were once there, you were so addicted to it. So how did you manage to pull out? I believe there is someone here listening to us trying to be like, nataka tu, yani nimefika hata neke pause kidogo. Yeah. So how did you maneuver about it and to be here as a victor? Yeah.
How I managed? Yeah, it was a struggle. Wow. It was a journey. You walk a journey, but you will walk it. So like for me, nilianza na first of all, like, you know, ilikuwa imeni affect vibaya design ya once nimepata 20, like sifikiri kwanza kukula. Kitu nafikiria kwanza ni kubet. So like first of all, like I called myself a meeting and told myself, you know what, you have a life to live, you have a future to prepare on. So like you can't tegemea on illusions of success, because betting ni an illusion of success. Like you want money fast. I believed sasa, like first of all I started by deleting the apps, and then like ido yenye nilikuwa napata 10 nikipata naekelea 20 nikipata. So like I found a friend, nika console in him, nikamwambia, you know what, I have this problem, nimeshajitikia, I want you to keep this money for me. Because once nikikaa nayo, like I'm misusing it, like it's affecting me. So like first of all, hiyo kitu yenye like unashindwa, like si ati lazima utiulache, but hiyo kitu unashindwa, kama una feel it's for your time to change, it's for your time to now come out and, you know, useme this thing is not for you, na feel like you will have to, unanipata, like it's deep, it's just deep. Delete the app kwanza, first give your money to people like mwenye una trust, akwe trust here, and then kitu ya pili, kama imekuwa affect majorly, find somebody to have a conversation, like don't nini, and then, you know, like tuna bet because of like dopamine nini. So like your dopamine keep engaged, like you can find a sport to do. So for me, like I started doing, nilianza kucheza football, you know, like I'm a player of football now, because now most of the time like niko of football, like I don't think about betting, like because ningepata kuna time nilikuwa nakata kwa nyumba, so niko like what am I doing? So niko like nachukua simu, niko like leo acha nione sport pesa, wanasema ni sport pesa, na napata odds ndo zikufiti, so naeka, so like ukipata time niko grao napiga prako, so like sitakuwa na minimum time juu nimechoka and so nakaa nalala, so I can't.
Okay, with that, I believe also I'd love to engage with the same people as Sir Kiongo has said. I'd love also to engage with the other people, like they felt they were so addicted to it and they maneuvered out. How did you manage to do that? Yeah, contact us at Voices and Heard in every podcast, in every social media platform. Yeah, and thank you so much for having us, Kiongo.
And before I finish, thank you very much for hosting me. First of all, I appreciate. You're doing a nice job. As helping the youth. You know, first of all, betting, it's a voice. Not so many people like want to tell their stories because they believe shame, rejection. But all I can tell you, it's a voice. First of all, like. People have hidden it because, you know, the society, first of all, imeiweka kama, we started na kuisema like imeiweka kama stupidity, because uko like, why are you investing your money in something that unajua itarudisha? So first of all, like, it's to tell the society like addiction betting, it's an addiction. Like, it's not bad. Like, it affects people. It's not shame. It's not nini. Like, first of all, the society should agree. This song, it's affecting people. Unajua society like, kama mtu alewi anguki, it's not affecting. But it's affecting them because once you lose mtu kama wewe, na tuseme ulikuwa ukue a bigger person in the society has lost. So first of all is to tell the society, you know, we need first to change the way we view on betting. First of all, like, we must change on the view of betting, like, so that we can make people, because I believe there are so many stories out there. Kuna mtu manzee hata sahi like anashangaa, mimi nitaanza wapi, mimi nitasema nini, mimi nitafanya, unapata, but apati venye atajiongea, kwa sababu at the end of the day anaogopa watu wananijaji. Wasi watasema, ai, uliweka aje hizo bet, kwani unakaa aje buda, huku chambua fiti, hizo order zikai fiti, hata wewe hizo order unaweza osha mzungu. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you should remember that you are for yourself, Yeah. You should nini for your mentor. So I believe that many people, like, kama uko na story, I believe that you will share with our host here. She's doing an amazing job, manze, helping the youth. We congratulate you, manze. We reach far. Thank you for having me in your show. I appreciate very much. Thank you.
And thank you to everyone. Don't forget that every voice deserves to be heard. And this is the platform where I believe many voices must be heard, especially for our upcoming generation. We don't want a state where we are going to lose people because of the mental health. Where stress is ikupige. We are here to talk about it. We are here to reason together. And we are here to grow. I have been your host, Eve Ngugi, and have a lovely one.